We're gonna go in here.
I'm sorry, what is this?
Hello. I'd like to do a public records request.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Okay. Hello? There's someone that's up here that would like to do a public records request, and he has a camera. Okay. Alrighty. Hello? Do you know if Ms. Rankin is here? Do you, Trish is at lunch? Okay, thanks. Christine said tell Trish. Ask Trish. Hello? There's a gentleman up here requesting public records and he has a camera. Okay, need to shut the camera off. Need to shut the camera off, sir. It's not on.
It's on.
It's on?
Mm-hmm.
You need to shut it off.
No, it's a public records request. I'd like to view in.
But I don't want to be on the camera, so I'm asking you as a request to turn the camera off.
All right, but I'm going to keep the camera rolling.
Well, then we're going to call the police, because if I'm telling you that I don't want to be recorded, at my request, I'm saying I don't want to be recorded, then you are supposed to turn your camera off.
Okay, I just want to file
If you can't abide by what I'm asking you to do, then we will call the authorities on you. So I'm asking you to turn the camera off because I don't want to be recorded.
I understand where you're coming from.
I don't think you understand because you're still not doing it.
Okay.
Please do. Thank you. Thank you. I don't think you understand because I'm asking you to turn it off and you're telling me that you're not.
I don't think you understand. I'm just trying to file a public records request, which I have the First Amendment right to record.
Without your camera
No.
on.
No, I'm going to keep it on.
No? Okay, well then we're going to call the police and have you escorted out of the building.
So I would just like to file a public
Calling
records
the police.
request.
I asked him to turn his camera off and he refuses to turn it off.
I'm just trying to file a public records request
I understand
that I'd like
what
to
you're trying to
photograph
do.
and document.
Okay, well I don't want you photographing me. Okay? And that's my right as a citizen.
Okay.
And I'm asking you.
So if you can just get the document that I'm
You
looking
can
for,
just
I can
turn
go
your
ahead and.
camera off.
So are you declining to allow me a
I'm not
public records
declining
request?
anything. I'm asking you a question nicely to turn your camera off. And it's been more than 3 times that I've asked you.
Okay.
Okay? But for some reason you're not understanding what I'm asking
Correct,
you to
because
do.
you're not understanding my records request.
It's
I'm
not
trying
that
to
I'm not
request.
understanding. You're not responding to my request.
Okay.
Okay? So I guess I'm not responding to your request at this time.
Okay. So are you declining to issue me the public
I'm
record?
not answering anything. I've asked you to turn your camera off. Obviously, you're declining to turn your camera off.
Let me speak to your supervisor, please.
She'll be right up.
Okay.
You need to shut your camera off, sir.
I'm trying to file a public records request.
You need to shut your camera off.
Okay. So I'd like to actually film and document
Shut
the
your
request.
camera off.
Okay. So.
Police are on their way.
Are
Shut
they?
your camera off.
Okay, so I would like to actually document and photograph the public record that you have with the county, the signing
As
sheet.
we have said before, you need to shut that off and you need to go to the county to get it.
Okay, so are you declining to allow me to get that public record here?
You need to go to the county to get the record, shut the camera off.
So do I understand?
No press charges.
Okay, and so
Alright.
are you declining to give me that public record?
They're on their way.
So are you declining to give me that record?
I'm not answering any more questions. Shut the camera off.
Can I see a supervisor, please?
Hi, how are you doing? Hey, how are you?
Okay, guys, tell me what's going on today?
Yes, sir. We are here to do a public records request. We have the authority by the Florida State Constitution, Section 24, Chapter 119 of the Public Records Act, or the Public Records Law, Sunshine Law, that we have the right to see any public records on facility or on property. These folks are contracted by Marion County to do a service of corrections. We have done this request all over the state of Florida. We have had no problems or any issues. All we're asking is to take a photo and inspect the sign-in sheet of the contract they have with Marion County here on this property. That contract is public record, and they're denying our access to the public record.
Okay, I think most of the time for public records, you have to do a public records request.
Well, according to chapter 119,
You are entitled.
I don't have to do a public records request, and I don't have to identify myself.
Okay, you are entitled to public records,
Right.
absolutely. But most of the time, you do have to do a request. Let me check, see what the policy is, and we'll get it worked out.
Okay.
It's pretty simple. The director is not here.
Well, they're never here when we come here.
The clerk's office has got the same paperwork, and the people that are here working now don't have access to it. Produce what they
Well,
don't have
when will
access
your
to.
director be here so we can come back?
I couldn't tell you that.
See, you see the
Go,
difficulty we have
I
here?
understand that. Just go to the clerk's office.
Yeah,
That's
but
the easy way to do it.
Okay, so the problem is they have the record here on premises. They're the
Well,
custodians of the record.
I understand
The
that.
clerk
I'm not saying
office
they
is not going to
don't.
have a signage. They might not even have the signage sheet. And who says that the clerk office or online has every bit of the contract?
Okay.
Sometimes,
And who says that they have access to it? I
um,
got a question. Do you have audio going?
I do,
audio and
yes.
video.
You can't do that. You
Why?
can do video
Why not?
without my permission, without anybody's permission. Audio, you have to have permission.
Well, this is a public place.
Doesn't matter.
We have the
to
right
film
to
somebody's audio.
film
you have
your audio.
Anybody's audio.
Well, you're a public
and that
official and doing public
does
duty,
not
sir.
matter. It's Florida state statute.
No,
you can record video, but you have to have permission to record audio.
So are you going to arrest us for wiretapping?
I didn't say that. I'm just trying to warn you.
Well,
give you some advance notice.
We do this for a living, sir.
And I do this for a living.
I understand, Sergeant, but I highly recommend that you look into that
I
statement
have.
before you make it.
We have
I
the
have.
right to video and audio record public officials in the public duty. That's the government decision.
And audio your request.
Okay.
But you can't
Can
audio
you show
what
me the
they
statute?
say. I'm just, look
Can
it
you,
up.
but
Look it up.
you can't show me the statute?
Look it up.